Hello everyone, it's me Louie here, and as time goes by, stuff just keeps on getting more weird. Whether it's on the internet where literally every single week, or at this point every single day, someone is mad or like some drama is happening. It's even leaving like the chronically online internet space, and even happening in real life, where UFOs are being spotted literally everywhere. Like, I wouldn't be shocked that if we're at the point where we just discovered the pyramid ships are going to enter our solar system, and everyone just starts panicking. But to be more realistic, it'll probably be the Traveler that'll enter first, and then the pyramid ships will come after. But if that does happen, as someone who knows a lot about how stuff goes in that universe, I'll 100% be prepared. I have a theory why all of this weird stuff is happening. It's because it's that time of year again. We're closing in on Valentine's Day, a holiday which is one of the strangest holidays that happens, because it's somehow an insignificant holiday, but also super duper serious at the same time. Because people who have this holiday rather have two opinions on it. You absolutely love it because you can't wait to give the person who you're dating a gift that you're just absolutely gonna love, and then you two are just gonna have like a super wholesome day, or you're just like 95% of people who are just chronically online and absolutely has no date, and like the closest thing they'll ever get to like a date or Valentine's is rather them tune into a VTuber Valentine's stream, or them talking to their Discord kitty for like 1,000 hours or an unholy amount of time. And you know what? I used to be one of those people back in the day, but back in the good old days, I used to be a loser. I always talked about it, but I used to be the stereotypical JPEG anime fan. That's what I literally used to be. I was that one guy who has no friends, absolutely zero girlfriends, and I was the type of person where if I'm in the area, two things are happening. People rather don't even know I'm there, like I could be standing right next to them and I'm basically invisible, or I'm just making everyone around the area like uncomfortable. It was not great. You know what's one escape that most lonely anime fans go to? That was visual novels. Now let's be honest, if you're an anime fan now and you get absolutely no female attention, most of them will just usually flock to VTubers and watch. But we didn't have VTubers back in the day. What most people like me, hyper losers, used to do, and we used to go and play visual novels. And man, this was always a weird section of my life that I always look back upon. I used to watch so much visual novels back in the day that I physically can't play them now. Like, one thing that I already made a video on talking about how much damage it done to me to the long term was Nekopar. Nekopar was my usual visual novel that I used to flock to when I used to be like super down bad and lonely. I used to go and just watch the whole game, especially Nekopar Volume 2. I have probably played that game so much that I can probably recite most of the lines and give you like an easy beginning, middle, end on what happens, because that's how much I absolutely used to play the game. And there's so many other visual novels I used to play and interact to. Most of them are like super duper unknown that absolutely no one but like hyper losers will know about. And every time when this time of year comes around, I always get like very nostalgic and always think about these games, but not kind of like the good kind of nostalgic where it's like, oh, I remember back in the day when I was playing the 3DS, you know, that kind of fun nostalgic. And then you want to go back and play a game that you used to enjoy. I used to get the absolute cringe type of nostalgia, like when you're lying down in your bed and you're like shaking and sweating rapidly because you remember something that you did. That's the type these games give me. I'm at the point where Nekopar where I actually can't see like any part of it. If I see gameplay of the game or I play openings of the game, I always just get reminded on how much I used to like chronically obsessed with the game and chronically obsessed with the characters. I was at the point of weird where sometimes I'll like respond, like the characters will say something and I will respond for absolutely no reason. Like in the middle of the night when everyone is sleeping, one character like, I don't know, chocolate or vanilla will just say something dumb and then I will like say a response. That's how weird and like strange it was, and it just always gives me just the weird feel. And every time when like the Valentine's or just early February or late February comes, I always just remember these scenes, which is something that I am happy from because I did grow from it. Something that I'm super duper grateful of is that I realized how strange I was and like stopped doing this, because I have seen people online and in real life who just absolutely doesn't leave, or just like super duper weird and strange and does very creepy things, but they don't grow out of it and they kind of just do it for the rest of their life. So I'm just always like grateful of all my heart that I like broke out of the weird cycle and stopped doing absolutely just strange stuff. And there's so much games I have like this too. Most basic back then games that had like most dated features or features where you could talk to characters. It's just something that I just can't do. Another thing was like Fire Emblem Fates, when you used to be able to like talk to the character in like first person. I did a lot of strange things with that. So now when I play the modern Fire Emblem games, like Fire Emblem Three Houses or something like that, and you have tea times, I literally get like these little shivers behind my back, getting like these flashbacks that I just can't stop seeing. But anyway, unlike most memories that come back and haunted me, apparently one way for it to just get it to go away is just tell you guys about it. So yeah, this is just a little story that I wanted to tell. Anyway, my name is Lua. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, do you do thing. Also have a Twitter, Lucius starts over. Follow it. You have a good day or night. See ya.